Well, welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm Chris Pajak. This is the daily news show. Oh yes, and there's only one big major talking point. Nay, there's three talking points, but one of them is massively important with regards to the run into this season, and that for me is the biggest news around Liverpool Football Club right now. Look, we've got 3 games left this season. We've got Southampton at home, we've got West Ham away, and we've got Middlesbrough as well at home. 3 games for Champions League qualification. The biggest news story is that Phil Coutinho's injury is not serious. It was just a dead leg suffered in the win over Watford last night, and that is massive news because we saw Adam Lallana coming back from injury, and look, as well as he played, he was completely and utterly gassed because his game isn't made for just gently coming back into football. I mean, the amount of pressing that he does, the work with the ball that he does, the running from one end of the pitch that he does, every blade of grass, sideline to sideline coverage, that's what Adam Lallana is, that's what Adam Lallana does. He can't just ease himself back into a game. So we're going to need to ease probably Adam Lallana in next week at Southampton, whether it's he gets 60, 70 minutes from the start, whether he comes on, I don't know, half-time, something like that. We're going to need Phil Coutinho fit and firing because, let's be honest, over the last month, Phil Coutinho's been our best player while we've had no Mane, while we've had no Adam Lallana. So it's great news. And you know what I loved as well about Phil Coutinho's injury is that he tried to play on through it. He gave it a good few minutes just trying to run that injury off. And that just shows how important this football team is to him as a person, because there's players there that get an injury like that and just go off the pitch. And there really are. There's so many footballers around the world that would just do that straight away. But he fought for himself, he fought for Jurgen Klopp, and he fought for that badge on his shirt. And that's the most important thing, because Phil Coutinho remembers it's that on the front of the shirt and not that on the back of the shirt that's most important. And I love to see that in Liverpool players. It's one of my all-time favourite traits. When a Liverpool fight for that, that's what it's all about for me. So Phil Coutinho's injury, not massive. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant news for Liverpool, because if we can get him and Adam Lallana, we've struggled against Southampton this season. They've had a bit of a hoodoo over us. We're going to need both of them to break that tough Southampton team down and fight our way, hopefully into 3rd place, but definitely into Champions League places. So just brilliant news there. Moving on to some transfer stories, we got 2. First of all, I'm going to talk a little bit about Virgil van Dijk again. Yeah. Okay, so where are we with the Virgil van Dijk? So he's obviously a massive target for Liverpool. He's massive because he's tall, he's massive because he costs a lot of money, he's massive because he's really, 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 really important because our defence is really, 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 really bad. We need Virgil van Dijk to compete next season. We really do. If we want to be in the Champions League, if we want to compete for a title, we're going to need a big, dominating, commanding centre-half. And for me, Virgil van Dijk is that man. Now, where we are so far, according to Manchester Evening News paper, I assume, not the arena, then Man City are favourites and he wants to play for Pep Guardiola. Conflicting reports from TalkSport say that Chelsea are favourites. I hope that Jurgen Klopp is the favourite, to be perfectly honest with you. This guy needs to be putting his arm around Virgil van Dijk and going, look lads, look Virgil, come to Liverpool, because if you win a league title at Liverpool, you'll be held up forever as the man who solidified that defence and we won a league title with. You're just another name, you're just another number in Manchester City and in Chelsea, because they've won titles recently. You know what I mean? Chelsea have this open door policy, rotating door policy, managers, players, blah, blah, blah. Like Terry, Lampard, that's it for Chelsea, I think. Those two have gone now, and much like Carragher and Gerrard have gone for us, I'm not sure we're going to see that type of a player be at Chelsea Football Club for ages. Like, I'm not sure that we're going to see it at Liverpool. Lucas, 10 years at Liverpool. Are we going to see that again with the way that FSG run the club? I'm not so sure. Hopefully Virgil van Dijk comes in. Hopefully we win the league. Hopefully win the European Cup. And you know what? Why don't England win the World Cup as well? Because Virgil van Dijk signed for Liverpool and that makes no odds whatsoever. But anyway, you know what? Who cares? I'm deluded. It's totally fine. I'm a Liverpool fan. And final news story of the day, Charlie Taylor, Leeds 23-year-old left-back. He's available on a free this summer. We were linked with him last summer, if you remember. He's had a good season for Leeds. They have failed to win promotion. It looks like Liverpool are interested in signing him. Now, this is quite an interesting one because we've been linked with the likes of Ryan Sessegnon, really young left-backs. We've obviously got James Milner, who is the complete opposite end of the spectrum. And Charlie Taylor sort of sits in the middle, maybe as a backup to James Milner for next season. It's not the marquee signing that we want, but it could seem like if it's a free that he's coming on because his contract is up at the end of this season, it could be a very, very smart move from Jurgen Klopp. And let's not forget, he pulled Shinji Kagawa from the Japanese second league to Borussia Dortmund. So I wouldn't read too much into where these players are coming from when it's Jurgen Klopp, because if he believes he can develop those players, I trust in Jurgen Klopp to be able to do that. So although it's not the best name and it's not the biggest name that Liverpool have been linked with, it could also be a very, very important name if we were to get our man. Now, he's also linked with Middlesbrough, Palace and West Brom. That doesn't fill you with glee. But, as I said before, if Jurgen Klopp wants him, I'm all in on him as well. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed last night's performance against Watford and you enjoyed Emre Can's overhead kick, give the video a thumbs up. Why wouldn't you? Don't forget to subscribe to Redmen TV on YouTube and check us out tomorrow for the Daily News Show.